Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. As you can tell by the title, we're in for a very special and fun Vlog Thursday today. Holidays are approaching, the end of the year is coming, and it is time for me to introduce and show you my top 5 knives for 2015. I did this last year, as you may remember. The list I can't think of off the top of my head, but you can look it up and compare that list to today's list and see how the 2015 list compared to the 2014 list. I'm pretty positive everything has changed. There might be one carryover, I'm not sure. But the rest I know that I picked up in 2015, so they would not have been on the 2014 list. And that's a little thing I need to mention actually. The knives I'm showing you today are not necessarily my top knives that were released in 2015. That's really not a factor at all. The only factor here is which knives did I carry the most often, or which knives did I have sort of the strongest attachment to in 2015? Because some of these I got fairly recently and I haven't had the time to develop that much of an attachment, or at least haven't had that much time to carry them and use them. But the attachment is strong. Let's get into this list because we're a minute in and I haven't showed you anything. So to start, heck, we'll just go with this one right here. The Benchmade CLA. And we're going with a new camera today, so excuse me if we don't focus right away. Benchmade CLA number 4300. Push button auto, safety right here, nice deep carry pocket clip on it, G10 scales, and 154 cm steel, coated black. There's also a satin version of it, which is uncoated as you would guess, and serrated versions as well. I love the weight, I love the size. The cost is fairly high at over $200, but gosh, sometimes the cost doesn't matter and you just want that dang sexy knife, and that's what this was to me. So paid full price for it and do not regret it in the slightest. I just love this beautiful auto knife. The safety can go on in the open position, which will prevent it from closing. You can't push that button and close it. And then, of course, when the safety is up in the closed position, you cannot fire it. So there it is, the Benchmade CLA 4300. Just love this knife, the composite light auto from Benchmade. So that's number 1. Once again, this is kind of coming at you in no particular order, but there it is. Number 2, this one has seen a lot of pocket time this year. It is the Spyderco Native V lightweight and CPM S35 VN. A few things really attracted me to this knife. Number 1, it's nice and light. I like a good lightweight knife that gets some good hard work done and retains in hand very well, but also disappears in pocket, waistband, whatever, and carries around the house in pajamas, to church, whatever, really easily, and you don't feel like it's weighing you down in any way. So I love knives like that. I also love the fact that this one is S35 VN, which tells me that it's going to do very, very well, perform really well. And in my review, I discovered that. But also, it's such a good price for S35 VN, so I couldn't pass it up. A chance to try out that steel for the first time for not a ton of money. Spyderco, you did a great job with this lightweight Native 5 and I just love it. I love it. I'm adding that to the 2015 knives list. What's next? I think we'll go with this one. Microtech Ultratech. Had to buy myself an Ultratech this year, and I've been thinking about, was tempted by, and wanted an Ultratech for a long, long time. When this tri-grip version of it came out, I knew it was time to pull the trigger, so to speak. The tri-grip version is extremely grippy. That's some very, very sharp triangles kind of milled into the aluminum there that definitely grab you back. In fact, it's so grabby that I had to bend this pocket clip out a little bit very, very carefully so as not to bend it out too much, but I had to bend that out a bit in order to make it fit in pocket and not destroy my pants. I got it bent out just enough, and you might want to try and do that if you decide to pick up a tri-grip Microtech. But I love it. And the OTF action on that Microtech Ultratech, so fantastic. About as fast and as smooth, and then fires hard. It's a high quality LMAX blade on that. Really, really nice finish on it. That two-tone, as you can see there, all polished right here and then black in the recesses. So beautiful, just really well done. I decided to get the sort of drop point variety of it. There are dagger points and bayonet points and all those other kinds of points, and I might even get into one or more of those in the future, but I decided to go with this one first because one blade to sharpen, one blade to maintain sounded good to me, and also the brown color was pretty cool looking. And once again, the tri-grip, really wanted to try that out. So there it is, Microtech Ultratech. I've been carrying this one quite a bit. I'm sold on it. I love it. They also changed this right here, the glass breaker. It's not all pointed and, you know, stabby anymore. It's like a ball bearing recessed into there, which is going to be just as effective as far as a point for breaking glass, but much more friendly on your hand as you're sticking your hand into your pocket to grab your knife or whatever. So again, I'm sold on the Ultratech. I will probably pick up more in the future. Yeah, so be ready for that. Have not done a review on this one yet, as you probably know if you watch my channel. Did do a review on both of these. The next two, I did a review on one of them and not the other, and I'll save the one that I have done a review on for last, because you might be surprised by that one, by the fact that I'm adding that one in as well. But number 4, oh my gosh, I love this knife from the first time I saw it. It's the Southern Grind SpiderMonkey. And check out that little logo there on the pivot. See that? It's like a little screeching monkey. I love it. Check out that handle right there. Carbon fiber, sculpted carbon fiber, very nice and rounded. It's just beautiful. The review is coming for this one very soon. By very soon, I don't mean like in a couple of months, I mean like next week. So definitely stick around. Don't take a day off from watching the channel if you want to catch the review when it comes out, because it's coming out very, very shortly. But just a great job from Zach Brown and crew. Zach Brown, the country singer, who founded Southern Grind Knives, and all the guys there that make these knives are just beautiful. Really attractive, really comfortable to use. Great steel on it, S35 VN, stone washed and just beautiful looking. And again, the carbon fiber was super attractive to me, and I really, really wanted to get this one in hand. And once I did, I had to have it. The pocket clip is also fantastic. Look how low and small that is. So I don't want to go into a mini review, but there it is. It's a great, great knife. And last but not least, you might be surprised by this one, but if you've watched me for a while, you won't be surprised at all. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Yeah. This knife is an old standby now that is just, it goes with me a lot when I need something that I know I can trust, and perhaps I don't want to lose something that's kind of near and dear to me that I may not be able to replace. While the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 it still sells out quickly wherever it is, and whenever they make a batch, you can still get it pretty readily. So I know I can trust this knife, and I know that I can replace it if I have to. So I think for those two reasons, I like to bring it with me on, you know, vacations and trips to see family and whatnot. So I'll make this that reliable knife that will replace any other options that, you know, I might otherwise choose to take, but that I don't, you know, want to lose or whatever. So Paramilitary 2, I guess it kind of speaks for itself. If you have one of these, you know why I would take it and why I love it. But there it is, my top 5 knives of 2015. These are the ones that I've carried the most, or that have gotten discovered, let's say, the most attachment to and for. I just love these knives this year. And I suppose next year, in 2016, I'll probably have a completely different list again, so do stay tuned. I'm a late Boy Scout. Thank you for watching all year. I hope you'll stick around and watch in 2016. I got lots and lots coming up, and I can't wait to get to it. Thanks again. We'll see you guys later.